Dear students, in this video we shall continue the book back exercises of prose 1. Take page number 14 and look at exercise C. You are a commentator for a 5000 meter running race. Use simple present and present continuous tenses and complete the commentary from the beginning to the end of the race. Read the completed passage aloud. The 5000 meter race is about to begin. Lined up at the starting point from left to right are John of Great Britain, Peter of Nigeria and Jiva of India. The runners are warming up for the great event. The first three blanks are filled with present tense and present continuous tense. The answers are given. And now we have to continue the remaining passage. Come, let's do. Now they dash take their positions on the track. The verb take is in the bracket. How shall we change this verb in the correct form? Now is the clue word for present continuous tense. So we have to change this verb take into present continuous form. What is present continuous for take? Are taking. They are taking. Okay. They are taking their positions on the track. They dash be in the bracket all ready for the start. We have to change the verb be into the correct form. How shall we change it? They are all ready for the start. Be is a be verb, so it can be changed into any one of the present be verb. What are the present be verb? Am, is, are. Here we have the subject they, so the verb are only will suit here. Their dash go in the bracket the starter's gun. How shall we change the verb go into the correct tense? Yes, there goes the starter's gun. Yes, the race has begun. John dash lead in the bracket with Jiva dash follow behind him. Here the word close is there. Actually, I think in your book the word follow will be there. So we have to change the verb follow into the correct form. John dash lead in the bracket. How shall we change this lead? Present continuous tense. John is leading with Jiva. Here also the present continuous only should come. So we shall write only the word following. Okay, it means Jiva is following. But we shall write only the word following. John is leading with Jiva following behind him. This is the correct answer. Students, did you all write the correct answers in your book? Now we shall continue exercise D. Read the extract from Kyle's diary entry regarding her Nepal trek and fill in the blanks with the correct tense form of the verbs given in brackets. The passages are given day-wise. She has entered in her diary. Kyle has entered in her diary what happened every day. Okay, on day 1. We dash leave in the bracket Anna International Airport in Chennai 2 days ago, catching a direct flight to Kathmandu in Nepal. What verb will come in the first dash? How will the verb leave change? Yes, we left. எல்லாமே முடிஞ்ச இன்சிடென்ட்ஸை பற்றி சொல்கிறாங்க. அவள் ட்ரெக்கிங் போயிட்டு வந்து எப்படி போனாங்க, எங்கெங்கே என்னென்ன பண்ணினாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத டைரியில் எழுதியிருக்காங்க, கையில் எழுதியிருக்கா. ஸோ அது எல்லாமே பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸில் தான் இருக்கணும். பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ் ஃபார் லீவ் இஸ் லெஃப்ட். நெக்ஸ்ட், வி டேஷ் ஸ்பெண்ட் அ டே சைட் சீயிங். ஹவு த வெர்ப் ஸ்பெண்ட் வில் சேஞ்ச்? வி ஸ்பெண்ட் past tense. Okay, again we spent a day sightseeing. Kathmandu is full of people, rickshaws and the smell of sandalwood. I have never dash be in the bracket on a trip like this before. So I am really excited. How the word be will be changing? I have never been. Have perfect verb. So அதுக்கு பக்கத்துல participle தான் இருக்கணும். Participle for be is been. Okay. Now she has written in her diary what happened on day 2. It dash rain in the bracket when we reached Pokhara, Nepal's second largest city, and saw the snowy peaks of the Himalayas for the first time. How the verb rain will be changing? It was raining. Okay. It was raining. We dash reach Pokhara after a hair-raising 6-hour bus journey along very narrow roads with a lot of hairpin bends. How the word reach will be changing? Reached. Okay, we reached Pokhara after a hair-raising 6-hour bus journey along very narrow roads with a lot of hair bends. The bus dash be in the bracket so full that one person had to share the driver's seat. How the word be will be changing? The bus was so full that one person had to share the driver's seat. Remember that we have to complete the passages with past tense. Okay, past, simple past or simple present continuous tense, because it is a diary entry. After completing their journey, that is trekking, she had written everything in the diary, so it should be in the past tense. Now we shall see what happened on day 3. We dash begin our trek at last. We are at about 900 meters and the weather is warm and humid. For lunch, we had chips and York cheese sandwiches. I didn't like them very much. I am thrilled that we dash pitch in the bracket tents for our camps in the dense forest. Fill in the first dash. We dash begin our trek at last. How shall we change the verb begin? We began our trek at last. And come to the second dash. I didn't like them very much. I am thrilled that we pitch in the bracket. How shall we change this verb? Pitched. Okay. Pitched tents for our camps in the dense forest. Now we shall see what happened on day 4. Yesterday a landslide dash blocked our path and we had to use ropes to get over it. Come on, change the verb block into the correct tense. Yes, blocked. Okay. This morning we walked along the river Kali Kandaki through dense forests of oak trees and we pitched our camp at Tukuch below the Annapurna mountain range. The main danger in addition to landslides is York attack. Yorks dash not dangerous, but you have to be careful if you meet a herd of them because they can push you off the sides of the mountain. How shall we change the verb be into the correct form? Are. Yorks are not dangerous, but if you have to be careful if you meet a herd of them because they can push you off the sides of the mountain. Now we shall see what happened on day 5. We met a lot of children on our trek through the villages. They dashed in the pool of muddy rainwater as we left the place. Come on, change the verb play into the correct form. They were playing. Okay, they were playing in the pool of muddy rainwater as we left the place. We have already climbed 2400 meters. Up here it never dash rain in the bracket and there are no trees. Come on, change the verb rain. Up here it never rains. We have to use present tense here. Up here it never rains and there are no trees. Students, do you think why I used present tense here in this dash and here? I said up here it never rains and there are no trees. It is windy and dusty because she had used have climbed. This is present perfect, one of the present forms. So we used the present forms here. Okay, rains and is. Actually I told you the diary entry should be in past tense, but since she had used present tense here, we are also using the present form. But look at the first line of this day 5. She used past tense. We met a lot of children on our trek through the villages, and so I used past continuous tense here. I said were playing, isn't it? That is a form of past. There are 4 past forms and were playing is past continuous. Since there is past tense here, I used past form here, and since it is present perfect here, I used present forms here. Do you understand? Now we shall see what happened on day 6. Yesterday we dash go in the bracket up to the mountain side of the township of Muktinath at 3600 meters. Yesterday is the clue word for past tense. So we can use past form in this dash. What is past of go? Here we went up to the mountain side. Okay. The thin air with less oxygen there leave in the bracket as breathless. How shall we change the verb leave into the correct form? Left. We dash feel in the bracket that we couldn't go any further. We felt. Be careful when you write the spelling for left and felt. Okay, students. We dash drink a lot of extra fluids to prevent altitude sickness. How shall we change the verb drink into the correct form? We drank. Yes, past tense. Okay. We drank a lot of extra fluids to prevent altitude sickness. Next we shall see what happened on day 7. We turned around today and started to descend to Jomosam. As we went down, the oxygen filled our blood again and we seemed to dash fly in the bracket instead of walking. Come on, how shall we change the verb into the correct tense? Fly is in the bracket. As we went down, the oxygen filled our blood again and we seemed to flying. Okay, we seemed to fly also is correct because 2 is after 2 the infinitive should come. Infinitive na 2 plus V1 form the infinitive. So to fly is correct, but we shall write flying also here because listen here, after the word instead of walking is given, it is a gerund form. So fly is also changed into flying. Do you understand? Actually to fly is the correct answer. To fly instead of walking அப்படின்னு வந்துருச்சு இல்லையா, வாக்கிங் ஜெரண்டில் வந்துட்டதுனால அந்த flyயவும் நம்ம gerund formலயே எழுதுறோம். Next we shall see what happened on day 8. We went back to Pokhara in a small plane yesterday. It dash excite in the bracket when we flew between the mountain peaks. Come on, how will you change the verb excite? There is past tense yesterday and also flew is the past verb. So automatically we have to change the verb excite into the past form. One of the past forms, that is it was exciting. Okay, it was exciting. It is one of the past forms. We arrived in Kathmandu this afternoon and we dash spend our last few hours in shopping. Come on, how will you change the verb spend into the correct tense? We spent our last few hours in shopping. Okay, next we have had a trip of a lifetime. She concludes like this. Now here is an interesting exercise for you. Look at exercise E. In the following passage, circle the verbs in simple present tense and underline the verbs in simple past. The first one has been done for you. Unless one is upright, there is no use in being a charming fellow. The verb is simple present tense, so they have circled. What should we do? Remember, circle simple present tense, underline simple past tense. So simple present tense circle பண்ணிருக்காங்க. So let us continue. Sometimes it is better to be honest than attractive. These are the great truths of modern life which Shyam never realized. He never said an ill-natured word in his life. He was always polite and spoke softly to everybody. Come on, what should we do? We have to circle the simple present tense verbs and underline the simple past tense verbs. Come on, first let us circle the simple present tense verbs. Yes, circle பண்றோம். Simple present tense full first circle பண்ணிடுவோம். Otherwise you will be confused. Is simple present tense. Again this is simple present tense. Then this be is also simple present tense. Are simple present tense. That's all. Okay, there is no other simple present verb. And now we have to underline the simple past. What are the simple past verbs? One is underlined here. Realized, then said, was, spoke. Is it clear? Did you all mark answers in your textbook, students? Do it kindly. Now let's look at the second passage. First we shall read the passage fully, only then we can identify the verbs in the correct tense. That night he strolled into the Palette Club about 11 o'clock and found Trevor sitting by himself in the long room. Well, Alan, did you get the picture finished all right? He said as he lit his cigarette. Finished and framed, my boy, answered Trevor. And by the by, you have made a conquest. That old model you saw is quite devoted to you. I had to tell him all about you, who you are, where you live, what your income is, what prospects you have. Okay, now we have to identify the simple present tense and the simple past tense. Okay, come on. First you must identify all the verbs and tell me what tense is that. On the first line, that night he strolled into the Palette Club about 11 o'clock, which is the verb here, strolled. Okay, what verb is this? Is it a simple past or simple present? Simple past. What should we do? The simple past verbs we have to underline. Okay, so strolled, past tense is underlined. Next line you see, Pallet Club about 11 o'clock and found Trevor sitting by himself in the long room, which is the verb here, found. Okay, is it simple past or simple present? Simple past. What should we do? We have to underline. Okay. Well, Alan, did you get the picture finished all right? He said as he lit his cigarette. Pick out the verbs from this sentence. Did get. Did you get in சேர்த்து சொல்லக்கூடாது. You is subject. Did get only is the verb. What tense is this? This is past tense, simple past tense. So you have to underline. We underlined it. The picture finished. All right. Here the verb finished is also simple past tense. So underline it. The verb said is past tense. So underline it. Lit is also past tense. So underline it. Okay. Finished and framed, my boy. Finished is past tense, framed is past tense, so we should underline these words. Answered Trevor, the verb answered is also past tense. And by the by, you have made a conquest. Pick out the verb from this sentence. Yes, have made. Can you tell me what tense is this? Is it present or past? Yes, this is one of the present forms. That is, it is in present perfect tense. So what should we do the present verbs? We have to circle. Present perfect tense should be circled here. That old model you saw is quite devoted to you. Pick out the verbs from this sentence. Saw is devoted. Is devoted together is one verb. Because this verb is in passive form. Okay, auxiliary verb plus V3 form is in passive form. Together is one verb. Tell me what tense is this? Saw, past tense. What should we do? Underline. Is devoted is present passive form of the verb. We have to circle. Okay. Is devoted is present verb, so we have to circle. Passive voice in present form because the auxiliary verb is shows that the verb is in the present form. I had to tell him all about you, who you are, where you live, what your income is, what prospects you have. Come on, pick out the verbs from this sentence. Had, are, live, is and have. You cannot tell this. To tell is a verb because what is this? To tell. It is an infinitive. Okay. Infinitive is a noun form. So had. Take this verb had. What tense is this? Past tense. What should we do? We have to underline it. Are is present tense. We have to circle it. Live also is in present tense. We have to circle it. Is present tense. Circle it. Have present tense. Circle it. Let's see third passage. And now tell me how Lara is. The old model was quite interested in her. You don't mean to say you talked to him about her, said Hughie. Certainly I did. He knows all about the relentless Colonel, the lovely Lara and the 10,000 pounds. Come on, pick out the verbs from the first sentence. And now tell me how Lara is. What are the verbs here? Yes. Tell, is. What tense they are? They are present tense. So we have to circle them. Okay. The old model was quite interested in her. Which is the verb here? Was interested. You should not say only was or you should not say only interested because there is an auxiliary verb and a V3 form of the verb. So altogether they are called as verb. Was interested is one verb. This is in passive form. Passive form of the verb will be in the structure auxiliary verb plus V3 form. Okay, so this is one verb. Anyway, it is in the past form. Was interested is past form. how can we identify that this is a past form? The auxiliary verb was is in past form, so total verb was interested is in the past form. We have to underline it. You don't mean to say you talked to him about her, said Hughie. Pick out the verbs from this sentence. Don't mean, talked, said. What tense is this? Don't mean. This is present tense. Do not mean. This is present tense. Okay, so we have to circle it. Talked is past tense. We have to underline it. Said is also past tense. We have to underline it. Certainly I did, which is the verb here, did. This is past tense. So we have to underline it. He knows all about the relentless Colonel, the lovely Lara, and the 10,000 pounds. Which are the verb here? Here, knows. Only knows. This is simple present tense, so we have to circle it. Present tense should be circled. So knows, we have to circle. You know what is this 10,000 pounds? Pound sterling actually is the official currency of the United Kingdom and some other countries. Next, you told that old beggar all my private affairs, cried Hughie. Pick out the verbs from this sentence. Yes, told and cried. What tense is this? Told is past tense, so we have to underline. Cried is also past tense, so we have to underline. Looking very red and angry. Looking is not a verb, this is a gerund because there is no auxiliary verb here. If only there is auxiliary verb that can be told as present continuous or past continuous. Here ing word is there, ing, the letters ing are there, but this is not a continuous tense because there is no auxiliary verb, and so it is called a gerund. Gerund is also a noun form. Like infinitive, gerund is also a noun. Okay, very red and angry. Next, my dear Alan, cried Hughie, I shall probably find him waiting for me when I go home. Pick out the verbs from this sentence. Cried, shall find, go. Okay. Cried, what tense is this? Past tense. We have to underline. Shall find. Probably is adverb. That is not a verb. Shall find is present form. Okay. Shall is the present form of the future tense. Present tense, present form of the future tense, but it is present form. So shall find can be considered as present and we have to underline that. Waiting is not a verb, students. Again, as I told you earlier, it is a gerund. By looking at ing, you don't say that this is a verb. If there is ing, there should be an auxiliary verb also. Here there is no auxiliary verb. If only there is auxiliary verb, we can say this as a continuous tense, present or past continuous tense by looking at the auxiliary verb. Here there is no auxiliary verb, and so this is a gerund. What is gerund? It is a noun form. Like infinitive, gerund is also a noun form. Then come to the verb go. What is this? What tense is this? Present. What should we do? We have to circle the present tense. Thank you, students. With this we shall stop, and the remaining exercises of this lesson will be taught in the next video.